fact, this year's production, we're covering from actually the Renaissance time all the way through the 70s rock and roll. So we cover, about hundreds of years of music here. But it's fun. That's what keeps it exciting, and that keeps it a challenge as well.
You're wrong, George. You're not listening. You're wrong, wife. You're not listening. You can do anything you think you can. It's my choice, and that's where I stand. You wanna vote, but you're not a man. And wife, that's the way it is.
Oh goodness, there's been it's hard to put a favorite, but I would say The Time Stands Still. That's probably the top one. And then Chit Chat was one from several years ago. The Choctawhatchee Bay was one from many years ago. I could just go on and on with some of the favorites.
We said television, tell a friend, and you probably remember that one, when we got to sing about how we communicated over time between the television and we were gossiping or telling a friend. That was one of the good songs. And at the end of the play, we all are born, that's a very good one.
Yeah, yeah.
All brings us together at the very end of the play. You got your word.
They say cigarettes can kill you. Besides, those do not smoke in public.
I don't believe that for a second. My brother wrote me when he got to Vietnam and said the first thing he saw when he opened his pack was a pack of Camel cigarettes. Now you tell me, why would the government pass them out if they knew it was bad?
You're right. You're right.
I know I'm right. The government isn't going to hand out sticks that'll kill us. It'd have to be illegal to do something like that.
What do you think you're doing?
We're just waiting for a ride.
Move. This is our bench.
My mom and daddy pay the same taxes as yours. This bench and this school belongs to all of us.
I want my grandchildren to know how to do different things. And in different productions, I've had 7 grandchildren that have been in the productions. And they all enjoyed it very much. You can take somebody that's never been in one and put them into a role, and they'll just kind of fall into place.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's small parts, there's large parts. In fact, one of the guys tonight, he was has sung for in church, and heard him last night. He'd never been on stage. I heard him last night, and it was like he was auditioning for American Idol, top 5. The guy has an incredible voice, and that's one thing that Grit and Grace does. It helps those who have maybe wanted to go out on the stage and try their hand at acting, and then they think, I'm too old. I should have done this when I was in my teens and my 20s. We have people on stage now for the first time who are in their 50s and 60s and 70s, which I think it gives them a great outlet. It shows them how to take on a life of a character, how to work as a team, and how to put on a good show.
Well, I plan to be in them. I'm coming up on 80 now. I fully expect to go to a little over 100, and I think I'll be right here.
I think that everyone has a story that deserves being told, and I think it just takes a little bravery to come forward and share your story, because everyone's story can be beautiful or inspirational.
We do have our stories archived, but we do need stories. We need stories from people continuously, year-round, because we work year-round on these productions. So we do need stories year-round, because if I take a story this year and it might not fit into the production, but next year it might be just what we're looking for.
I do know that I have never, ever been in Grit and Grace that I've been disappointed. This has been one of the best things that's ever happened to Defuniak in Walton County, in my opinion.
It's been very rewarding telling my story as a Walton County citizen. It's everybody's story on stage. It's not just mine. It's not just the people it happened to. It's all of ours, because for me, this is where I was raised and It's the culture I was raised in, and so I'm telling my story in a way. So yeah, it's very, and that's rewarding in and of itself, and cathartic, and all those great things, and something to be proud of, that how we rose above everything, and we're still working, but we're getting there. It's just the best part of doing this has been working with everyone, the people. It's everyone comes together and watches out for each other, and it's great. You are a family at the end of it.
We're a family. That's the way we want to be. We want everyone included in the family. We might not see you for 2 or 3, 4 months until we have a meeting or a picnic or whatever, but you're still part of the family, and that's the way we want it. We want people to become connected to us and let it be their production too. We want it to be a family.